Have you ever dreamed of visiting Canada without the headache of a visa application? Imagine seeing the sparkling lights of Toronto, the natural wonder of Niagara Falls, or the snowy peaks of the Rockies, and you didn't even need to visit an embassy. Well, what if I told you there are African countries where citizens can do just that? Today, we're counting down the top 10 African countries whose citizens can enter Canada without a visa in 2025, and some of these might just shock you. Before we jump in, let's make this fun comment below right now and tell us, which African country do you think deserves visa-free access to Canada next? And hey, if you love travel, opportunity, and discovering the world, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss our next big video. All right, kicking off our list at number 10 is Seychelles, a true island paradise in the Indian Ocean. But beyond its world-famous beaches and crystal-clear waters, Seychelles has something else that sets it apart. One of the most powerful passports in Africa. If you're a Seychelles citizen, you can visit Canada for up to 6 months without a visa. That's right, no embassy visits, no paperwork, no waiting. Just book your flight, pack your bags, and you're ready to explore everything from the buzzing streets of Toronto to the natural wonders of Niagara Falls and Banff National Park. Now, here's a travel tip. While there are no direct flights from Seychelles to Canada, you can easily connect through hubs like Dubai, London, or Paris. Sure, it's a long journey, but imagine the rewards stepping off the plane and into Canada, visa-free. So why does Seychelles have its privilege? It all comes down to trust. Seychelles is seen as a low-risk country with strong diplomatic ties and a great track record when it comes to legal travel. It's a win-win for both countries. What about you? If you're from Seychelles, or if you visited this beautiful country, drop a comment below and tell us. Where in Canada would you visit first if you had that visa-free ticket? Let's see those dream destinations in the comments. Coming in at number 9 is another island nation known for its beauty and diversity, Mauritius. From lush mountains to stunning coastlines, Mauritius is already a dream destination. But for Mauritian citizens, Canada is just as accessible because they, too, can visit visa-free for up to 6 months. No piles of documents, no cancellite appointments. Just an easy, straightforward entry, whether it's for tourism, business meetings, or visiting friends and family. And here's a fun fact. The Mauritian passport consistently ranks among the top African passports for travel freedom. It's a reflection of the country's strong international ties and trusted status. Now, while there aren't direct flights between Mauritius and Canada, travelers can connect smoothly through places like Dubai, Istanbul, or Paris. It might take a few extra hours, but once you land in Canada, no visa stress at all. So tell me, if you're from Mauritius, or maybe you visited this incredible island, where would you go first in Canada? Would it be the multicultural vibe of Toronto, the historic charm of Quebec City, or maybe the breathtaking scenery of Banff? Let us know in the comments below. At number 8 on our list is the vibrant and culturally rich nation of Morocco. Think bustling souks, beautiful mosques. The towering Atlas Mountains. Morocco is a country that blends tradition with modern energy. But when it comes to traveling to Canada visa-free, here's how it works. Holders of diplomatic and official passport from Morocco can enter Canada without needing a visa. That means government officials, diplomats, and certain public servants can skip the visa process when visiting Canada for official duties. Why does Canada offer this? It's all about strong diplomatic ties. Morocco and Canada have enjoyed years of cooperation in trade, culture, education, and security. This visa-free agreement makes official visits smoother and strengthens those connections. Now, for ordinary Moroccan citizens, a visa is still required for now. But Morocco's global standing, responsible travel record, and growing ties with countries like Canada mean the door isn't closed for future changes. In fact, there have been discussions in recent years about expanding visa agreements to boost tourism and business between the two nations. Imagine walking through the historic streets of Phase 1 week, and the next, exploring the multicultural neighborhoods of Toronto or the scenic beauty of Vancouver without a visa holding you back. Hopefully, that becomes reality for all Moroccan travelers one day. So let's hear it. If you're Moroccan, or if you visited Morocco, where would you want to go first in Canada if you had visa-free access? Drop your dream destination in the comments. Would it be Toronto, Montreal, the Rocky Mountains? Let's see your picks below. Coming in at number 7, we have the beautiful North African nation of Tunisia, known for its Mediterranean beaches, ancient ruins, and vibrant markets. Tunisia has long been a crossroads of cultures, and it also holds a special travel privilege when it comes to Canada. So here's the deal. Tunisian diplomatic and official passport holders can visit Canada without needing a visa. That means government officials, ambassadors, and certain public servants can travel freely for official duties, whether it's attending international meetings, representing Tunisia at global events, or strengthening bilateral ties. Why this arrangement? It reflects the solid diplomatic relationship between Tunisia and Canada. Both nations have worked together in areas like education, governance, and trade, and visa-free entry for officials helps those partnerships grow. Now, if you hold an ordinary Tunisian passport, yes, for now, you'll still need to apply for a visa to visit Canada. But remember, agreements like these often pave the way for future expansion. As ties deepen, it's not impossible that easier access could open up down the line, especially with Tunisia's positive record on international cooperation. Just imagine, one day being able to go from exploring the historic Medina of Tunis to taking in the skyline of Toronto, or seeing the spectacular Niagara Falls, all without needing a visa. Tunisians watching right now, where would you head first if Canada became visa-free for all citizens? Would you go for the bustling cities, the peaceful nature, or maybe the famous festivals? Tell us in the comments. I want to hear your dream destinations. And number 6 on our list is Botswana, one of Africa's most stable and well-governed nations. Known for its incredible wildlife, vast landscapes, and strong democratic traditions, Botswana has earned respect on the world stage, and that includes its travel privileges. So here's how it works for Canada. Holders of Botswana's diplomatic and official passports can enter Canada without needing a visa. This makes it easier for government officials, diplomats, and certain civil servants to visit Canada for official business, conferences, or state visits. This visa-free arrangement highlights Botswana's reputation for good governance, low corruption, and responsible international engagement. It's the kind of recognition that helps strengthen partnerships between nations, from trade to conservation to education. Now, for ordinary citizens of Botswana, yes, a visa is still required if you want to visit Canada for tourism, study, or business. But here's the hopeful part. Agreements like these often lay the groundwork for expanded travel opportunities in the future. Imagine the day when citizens of Botswana could hop on a flight, land in Toronto, and explore Canada's vibrant culture without worrying about a visa. With Botswana's positive global standing, it's not out of reach. And now I'm curious, if you're from Botswana, where would you go first in Canada if you had visa-free access? Would it be the wild beauty of Banff, the bright lights of Toronto, or maybe the multicultural charm of Montreal? Drop your dream destination in the comments. Let's see where you'd go first. Number 5 on our list is the breathtaking country of Namibia. Known for its iconic red sand dunes, rugged coastlines, and rich wildlife, Namibia is one of Africa's hidden gems, and it's earned a special travel privilege when it comes to Canada. So here's what you need to know. Holders of Namibian diplomatic passports can travel to Canada without a visa. This means that Namibian government officials, diplomats, and representatives can enter Canada freely for official business, conferences, or diplomatic missions. It's a reflection of the strong and respectful relationship between Namibia and Canada, especially in areas like governance, environmental protection, and development partnerships. Now, for regular Namibian citizens, yes, a visa is still needed at this time to visit Canada for tourism, study, or business. But this kind of diplomatic arrangement is often a first step. It builds the trust and connections that can eventually lead to broader agreements for ordinary travelers. Just picture it one day being able to go from the vast, open spaces of Namibia's deserts to the towering peaks of Canada's Rockies or the busy streets of Vancouver. No visa required. If you're from Namibia, I want to hear from you. Where would you go first in Canada if you had visa-free access? Would you choose the adventure of Banff National Park, the culture of Toronto, or maybe the French charm of Quebec City? Drop your answer in the comments. I'm excited to see your picks. At number 4, we have Lesotho, the beautiful mountain kingdom. With its dramatic landscapes, high-altitude villages, and warm culture, Lesotho is a country that truly stands out in Africa. And when it comes to visiting Canada, citizens of Lesotho have a unique advantage. They are eligible for Canada's Electronic Travel Authorization, or ETA. So what's an ETA? Well, it's an easy online system that lets you apply for entry clearance in just a few minutes, no embassy visits, no paperwork piles. Once approved, you can visit Canada for up to 6 months for tourism, business, or to see family. It's part of Canada's Trusted Traveler Program, and Lesotho made the cut because of its positive track record in international travel and strong ties with Canada. Now here's a tip. The ETA is required if you're flying to Canada, but not if you're arriving by land or sea. So if you're planning your journey, keep that in mind. Imagine, you could go from hiking in Lesotho's Melody Mountains 1 week to exploring the multicultural streets of Toronto or the breathtaking natural beauty of Niagara Falls the next, all thanks to that simple online approval. If you're from Lesotho, let us know, what would be your first stop in Canada? Would you go for the big cities, the natural wonders, or something else? Comment below. I'd love to hear your dream destinations. Coming in at number 3 is Esadini, the kingdom known for its rich traditions, colorful festivals, and stunning landscapes. Small in size, but big in culture and pride, Esadini has earned a place on Canada's trusted list when it comes to travel. Citizens of Esadini are eligible for Canada's Electronic Travel Authorization, or ETA. And that's great news, because it makes traveling to Canada so much easier. Here's how it works. Instead of applying for a visa in an embassy, you just fill out a quick online form before you fly. In most cases, you'll be approved within minutes, and that approval lets you visit Canada for up to 6 months at a time. Whether you're visiting family, exploring the sites, or attending a business event, you skip the paperwork headaches and long waits that come with traditional visas. This privilege reflects Esadini's strong and positive international relations and the country's reputation for responsible travel. And just picture it. 1 week you're celebrating at the famous Umlangaree dance, and the next you're standing in awe of Niagara Falls, walking through Vancouver's vibrant neighborhoods, or skiing in the Rocky Mountains. If you're from Esadini or you visited, tell us in the comments. If you had that visa-free ticket, where would you go first in Canada? I can't wait to see your answers. Number 2 on our list is none other than South Africa, a nation famous for its breathtaking landscapes, vibrant cities, and rich cultural heritage. From Cape Town's iconic Table Mountain to Johannesburg's energy, South Africa is a powerhouse on the African continent. Now, here's how it works when it comes to Canada. Holders of South African diplomatic and official passports can travel to Canada without needing a visa. This means that government officials, diplomats, and public representatives can enter Canada freely for official duties, conferences, and meetings. This agreement reflects the strong diplomatic relationship between South Africa and Canada, 2 countries that work together on everything from trade and education to science and innovation. If you're holding a regular South African passport, yes, a visa is still required for now. But here's something to keep in mind. Arrangements like this often help pave the way for deeper cooperation and could one day lead to easier travel for ordinary citizens too. Just imagine flying from the lively streets of Cape Town, with its beaches and wine country, to the multicultural charm of Toronto, or from Durban's warm Indian Ocean waters to the snowy beauty of Quebec City, all without needing a visa. If you're South African, tell us in the comments. Where would you go first in Canada if you had that visa-free privilege? Would it be the cities, the wilderness, or somewhere completely unexpected? Let's see your dream destinations below. And here we are, number 1 on our list. It's the stunning island nation of São Tomé and Príncipe, a small country off the west coast of Central Africa, but one with big travel privileges. São Tomé and Príncipe is unique because its citizens can visit Canada visa-free for up to 6 months. That means no embassy visits, no lengthy forms, no waiting for approval. Just pack your bags, book your ticket, and go explore Canada's beauty. This visa-free agreement reflects the strong trust and positive relations between Canada and São Tomé and Príncipe. Despite being one of Africa's smallest nations, São Tomé has earned respect on the international stage thanks to its peaceful diplomacy and good governance. Now, imagine this for a second. One week you're soaking in the tropical sunshine of São Tomé, with its lush forests and pristine beaches, and the next, you're standing at the base of Niagara Falls, walking through the streets of Toronto, or skiing in Whistler all without needing a visa. It's an incredible travel freedom that few can claim. So if you're from São Tomé and Príncipe, I want to hear from you. Where would you go first in Canada? Would it be the cities, the natural wonders, or maybe even a hockey game in Montreal? Tell us your dream destination in the comments. I can't wait to see your answers. So there you have it, the top 10 African countries with visa-free access to Canada, at least for certain passport types. Were you surprised by this list? Is your country on it? Or do you hope it will be soon? Drop a comment below and let's start the conversation. And if you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe, and share this with your fellow travelers. Until next time, safe travels, everyone.